Hey, hey, howdy, hey, everyone. Welcome once again to another episode of the Peanut Gallery. I am here, your great and superior host, the Jade Fang, also creator of the East Reaver, they should tell if you go read. And we are here with the boys club. Today's the boy squad. No girls
Woot woot.
allowed. Isn't that right, guys?
Oh, I take back my woots.
Just
All right.
another typical day for me. I have no friends.
All right, but jokes aside, we do have a great cast here today of old and returning. I mean, old and new people for the podcast. Let's start with the one that's an oldie but a goodie cartoon nickname. Introduce yourself, man.
I've entered goody territory. Hello. My name is Cartoon Nickname. I am the writer of the webcomic Joy to the World. And that's up on Webtoon and Tapas, I believe, is how it's pronounced. And
Oops. Oh shit. Wait. Damn it. Give me a second. Something messed up. Oh shit. I had to go open it up again. Just give me a second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Oh,
That obsessed. Okay, I'm
yeah,
I'm
I'm so
adding that to
sorry.
my list right now.
I had some
yes.
technical difficulties. This is my apologies, my bad. Sorry for
It's
cutting you
okay,
off.
we got you. Like we'll jump in and cover you.
Sorry, no, because uh,
Well,
the stream got. I was doing some tab work here and I accidentally closed the Discord tab. But cartoon nickname, if you don't mind saying your introduction again, I'm so sorry it cut you off.
hey, I just get to advertise more. Hello. I am Cartoon Nickname. I am the writer of the action adventure webcomic Joy to the World up on Webtoon and Tapas, I believe.
Yeah, and if people want to see your work, just go to those two places, or where can people find to contact you?
Pretty much those two places. I am also on Twitter, but you know how Twitter is, so
No, the Wild West that Twitter be these days.
it be wild.
Yeah.
It be wild.
All right, great. Now we have the another returning
Oh
professional
wait,
voice
you've
actor.
got you've got to hear his like pitch line for his series. He said it's SpongeBob. What did you say?
I said it's like if Attack on Titan, but the main character is replaced with SpongeBob SquarePants.
I
I
think
feel like that's full
we
intrigue.
actually reviewed your series on the channel,
we
didn't
we
we?
did, yeah. That was way back in the contest back in
Yeah.
the summer.
I think we had fun with that.
That one was pretty. That was pretty fun. I think a lot of people responded good to it. I jumped like 200 subs after that.
Damn.
I still don't know how.
No, that's great, man. I hope it
Thank you.
succeeds in all the ways possible. Now,
Me too.
let's jump into another one of our returning friends. It's our professional voice actor slash YouTuber Apollo.
Woo woo. I don't know how like strong I'll be on the voice acting tonight, but hi Apollo YouTuber. I think you summed it up. Like I don't have anything else to say. Hi Pollo. Like other than that, I'm just here to have a good time and not cough myself to death.
Oh, just oh yeah. Also, your name is Apollo,
Oh,
but
wait.
your
You
YouTube
can follow
channel.
me. Yeah, you can follow me on everything at Pantheon Talks.
I'm still waiting for that invite to go one of your talk your talk shows.
I haven't been, if you haven't noticed, like I haven't done anything probably in like 6 months. But
No,
you
I'm
you will
aware.
be
I'm
like
just being a little coy with you. I knew you were
you
on
will be
vacation.
you will be the next to last person that I invite. So like I put it out there. You can clip it.
All right, I'll clip that. Become a short.
Oh wait, that was not right. You will be you will be one of the first people I invite.
That makes more sense.
I
All
was
right.
like, wait, that's not right.
It's because you're down with the sickness. When you're down with the sickness, you don't think right.
Yeah. I'm still in recovery, but
Yeah.
I'll make it through.
All right, and then we had got. I think you've been here before as well, or is this your first time, Rizzy? Ladies and gentlemen, Rizzy.
Um, yeah, I genuinely can't remember. I don't know. I want to say I've been here before, but I genuinely can't remember. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, my
I'm gonna do the the pose, jazz hands, Rizzy. if it's We're gonna act like it's your first time.
Yeah,
um,
welcome.
yeah. Hi, my name is Ritzy. Well, Ritzy Tritzy. It's like the full username. Um, I make the romance fantasy series Beeswax on Webtoon, which is currently in a reworking phase. I'm hoping to get it out sometime this year, probably in the summer. Um, and yeah, if you want to follow me anywhere, uh, you can do that on Blue Sky or YouTube, both of which are just at Ritzy Tritzy. Um, yeah, on YouTube, I'm trying to make some more like comic related video essay stuff, talking about like comic industry, recent or like trends or weird anomalies or stuff that I find in like indie comics history, especially like online indie comics. So yeah.
All right, so Ritzy Titsy. You can find. I mean, your name is really hard to say.
Sorry. Yeah, it's like
Is that? If you, we can say that you have a lot of Riz. You're the Riz man.
It's tricksy, like trick,
Yeah,
like can't trick
Trixie.
me.
He's
Yep.
tricksy, but he
Tricks are
has a
for
lot of
kids.
Ritzy. But with that, as you can see, we got a great squad here with us, and you know what we're
Woo
about.
woo.
We're here about reading comics, but not only that, we're also here to gamble. Isn't that right, guys?
Oh, that's why I came.
That's the only
Oh,
reason why I
I
came.
can't
You
wait.
don't even care
Let's
about
go
the other stuff.
gambling.
Now,
Like Kakaguri is one of my favorite animes. Don't judge me. So
Hey,
I'm
my
hyped.
favorite anime is Fairy Tail. I get shit all the time for that.
Oh, okay. I
you
feel like
like
we're in the same
fairy
boat then.
tale? Oh,
And you know something? I could eat you up if I wanted.
with what?
That's
The
just
The
power of
power of
friendship.
friendship.
that's how I know you never saw it.
All right. Now for the new people, as oh damn, where did freaking give me a second the mouse disappeared.
Oh God, the will is insane. I love it.
No, but it was right there. Freaking what? Can I push the button? The mouse just disappeared. Why does it always do this in the most inopportune times? I have to just. Alright, let me see if I can find where the mouse is at. It's over here. No, this is not.
Oh, Pollo Fire Force is kind of a guilty pleasure. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie either. I really like Fire Force. But I know that it's not like the most deep of animes.
Yeah, I mean it's connected to what's the other one? Um,
Soul
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater. That's what it
yeah.
is.
So it's got its deepness there.
All right, I think I found a way to get to the place I want it to go here. Now back. There we go. I did it. Think we're back to the wheel. All right. So, for those that have not played the wheel of our little gambling game, we are going to bet on the genre that the comic that we're going to read is at. I don't know if you're able to see at the moment, but
I can see it on my screen, that's for sure. It is a lot.
we all will start with a number of coins, those being five, and you will be allowed to bet on on what's the name of it? On a genre, that's what it is. You'll be able to bet on the genre or a number of genres. Which one's the comic that we're going to read is going to be at once we spin the wheel. Now, we're going to read three comics, and by the end of that, the person who has the most coins will be able to choose a comic of their choosing from our list to read. Like, so I'll send you the list and you choose the one that you're most interested in. Or if you know like
Got
a
it.
person and you think they like their comic is cool and they're okay with being reviewed, then you can get that one. But you got to know the person. We can't just get like a
Got
random
it. Got
comic from the ether since not everyone wants their work to be critiqued.
Got it. Got it. Yes, Pollo Horror. I think we're gonna double down on that. Me and Pollo are in a alliance. We're voting together.
I don't like that. I ban it. I reject it. I don't want that. And
Nope. Nope. You can't stop us.
nice, yes, I can. I just did. I did the thing that you said I couldn't do. All right, I think I got it. Here we go. This. I'm gonna share the screen so you guys can see it as well. There we go. Boom. Finally. Oh, and now the bounce comes back after me just clicking blindly everywhere. All right. So, Paulo, since you're the one that likes the betting streams the most, how about you start us off?
How many? I forget how many coins I
Well,
have.
you have 5 coins.
Oh, okay. And I don't have to gamble all of them, right?
No, not a,
Okay, okay. Pollo, how many should we put on horror? Okay, I want to put one on horror
one on
and
horror.
and one on. Now, are all these genres on the wheel, or
Yes.
is this
No.
like a?
All these genres are on the comics that we are gonna read.
Okay, one on horror and one on. I feel like I should do like romance or drama, and one on drama.
And one on drama.
Mhm.
See, simple enough, right, guys? All right. How about you, cartoon nickname? Where do you
No,
want
Pollo, we can't do all.
So, how many coins do I have? Do we just all start
everyone?
out with 5?
Everyone starts out with 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna put one on fantasy, because that's my genre,
One on fantasy.
and another on comedy, I guess, and
Another
I'll
on
stop there.
comedy. Just stop there.
That's my bet.
All
Start
right.
simple.
All right. What about you, Ritzy? Ritzy, you still there?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm thinking.
All right.
Um,
Oh, while he's thinking, why are all the coins with your face on it? Why don't they have my face on it?
I'm sorry. I forgot that this is your YouTube channel with your betting game.
I love how you were like, what? Like I can hear the what in the silence.
That was an unexpected question. I'll be honest with you.
I'm gonna bring my own coins.
Is there anything stopping you from just putting two, like one on horror and one on superhero?
Nope. You
I
can
can
put
already
it
see
all your
that.
coins wherever you want.
I'm not a gambling person. I just go for like what is actually gonna like win. I don't gamble
It's,
at all.
it's
Oh
gambling,
my
man.
degree,
You're
Ritzy,
already
let me help you. It's a total. You need to do like one that has like a lot, and then one that has a few, so that way you can get the most on your returns.
But I could just do two that do a lot.
You could do that.
You could do that.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, so you want to put one on horror and one on superhero?
Yeah.
All right. Any any other ones or just those two?
Just those two.
All right, now it's my turn. As a professional gambler, I'll show you kids how it's done.
See, the house is always against you, Ritzy.
I'm gonna put
Like
one on
Ritzy, I've got to.
action. I'm gonna put one on comedy. I'm gonna
Ritzy, I've got to take you to Vegas and teach you the ropes.
put one on romance.
I
And I'm
just
gonna
like hang out in the lobbies or something.
and I'm gonna put
But you can come watch.
one on sci-fi, and I'm gonna put my last one on fantasy.
Oh, you got rid of all yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all of
Okay
them.
then.
Go all
Okay
in.
then.
Go all.
You are going all in. So what happens if you get zero?
Then I lose all my coins.
So then you have no power in anything. I
That
like
is
it.
correct, but that is a price I'm willing to take to win. So you guys ready to spin the wheel?
Yes. Let's get
Spin
our gambling.
that wheel, yeah. Let's see, we got The Obscure Chapter 1. And that comic is,
It
in
sounds horror.
fact, it does sound like horror. Where is it? I remember it being here.
Let me look it up so I can see. Make sure you don't cheat me.
To The Obscure Chapter 1 Part 1. Found it. It is a fantasy horror.
Oh. You just barely skated by, Jade.
I
Barely.
barely skated by. But hey, look, Ritzy and Apollo got 50 coins.
Let's go. Actually, I have
We got 50
53, but
coins.
okay. Yeah, because you were on horror, right? Were you on horror?
I thought that the 50 meant that there was 50 horror stories.
No, that's
No, no,
Oh.
no. That's how much
Okay.
that's your return.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
Oh,
wow,
that's the...
it's kind of crazy that there's like only two fantasy in here. There's like a lot
Yeah,
of
no,
horror.
that was my thought.
No, no. See, the house didn't explain the rules, but the numbers next to it kind of correlate to the chances of what you'll pull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because that's why I went horror and superhero. I was like, I guess there's like 100 comics in that, so like, I'm gonna win
no,
something.
that's the opposite. There's like 2 or
Yeah.
3 in like a list
Like
like
when you were
60.
like, I'm going to go for the one with the most returns, I was like, that's not the one with the most returns.
No, yeah, yeah. I was like, that's like an incredibly safe play.
It was actually not, but it worked out in the end for you guys, didn't it?
Yeah, the safest play is fantasy and romance and drama. Those are like your three.
Gotcha.
All right, so we are going to read The Obscure. Let me change the thing here for you guys so I'll stream the thing for you so you can read if you want.
Oh, perfect.
Now start reading what this story is about. In AC, after conquest, 1535, an unknown plague had fallen upon the land of Utodia. Despite despite Stan Mori convention, the townspeople in Villigry no longer trusted the sorcerers, and the mayor could no longer vouch for them. With the absence of rain, Agent Raincrest was growing unsettling and was lost. The only help he could found was the wounded mercenary Shrover Havrokri. Could they find out the enemy and put a stop to the plague before it was too late? Updates every Saturday, Sunday. Holy fantasy names, Batman.
Oh. It's like high fantasy.
It's very high fantasy. I thought I was reading
That
some of
like,
the names wrong there for a second. I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this a real thing?
hey, I thought you
Yeah.
did great.
No, because like some of the names are like just one letter off from an actual word.
Yeah. Uh,
So with that, let us begin. Wait, do you want to say something before we start?
I was just, maybe this is like a personal thing for you, but like, um, like there's just like a lot. There's a lot in the description of like, it feels like
Yeah,
I
I just had
know,
like a
right? It was
Wikipedia
like
page.
that's a
I,
lot of
and there,
stuff.
I feel like just initial thoughts. Like I feel like the whole series is just called Chapter One, and there's been like 80 parts. I'm like,
yeah,
oh
I'm wondering
boy.
how big
Oh,
updates are. If
it's
it's only like a
like
couple pages, then that makes sense.
I would
It's like
imagine it's like
Yeah,
One Piece. You know, they just currently said that the last few episodes of One Piece is just considered season one because it's the first. Because now they took a
yeah,
break.
maybe if it's that, but I don't know. I feel like after a while, like how long is Chapter One gonna be? But let's see. That's just initial thoughts.
Yeah, I
Let's
also
see
do
how
want
it
to.
is.
I do want to clarify. Like we're kind of like critiquing the comics, right? I just want to double check on that.
Yes, we are. We are going to be critiquing it.
Okay. I just want to double check on that in case I like start critiquing it and it's like, no, that's not what we're doing. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh no, we're all about the critique over here. We listen and we
Okay.
judge.
we listen and
We do all the
we
judging.
judge.
All right, so the Obscura, Chapter One, the Crawling Plague. No, the art at least is banging.
It looks like Mikasa. Oh no, is it like one
It's all right.
page
The first one is just one
episode?
page.
This
Oh
might just be the
no.
time, the cover. Yeah.
So let's see. The second one. Oh my god, it's
Yup.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
I
Okay.
can pick a comic out that does that instantly. I knew it.
all right.
They didn't want to reformat anything.
it's the person that really wants to force the traditional on the website.
Yup.
I
Like,
mean, some stories do it on and do well on Webtoon by just uploading page format.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
do
not
know a few
wrong.
series that do it, but usually they like put like bulk pages in one update, like
yeah, you
3 or 4.
could, with the way this is, like, you could very easily bulk page this, I think. Because I don't
I
think
mean,
this is very long.
Yeah, no,
I,
everything is just one page.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
was
also
that a
depends
doll?
on like
I think
yeah,
it
it seems
was.
like a dough.
All
it
right,
also
so
depends on like upload schedule. Like, are they uploading these like right after they're done
I
making the comic? Like,
suppose so. Like, if they're saying, like, every Saturday, Sunday, are they doing, like, a page a week? Then I could be like, I get where you're coming from.
you can only check the upload schedule.
I think it
Well,
said
that's
like
what
it's
it
Yeah,
like
we'll have
every
to.
Saturday and Sunday. So it's like
I'll
No,
have to
like
check
yeah,
the
I
dates,
just want to see if there's like I just want to check like the dates and stuff
like the
and see.
upload dates.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, it's like a page a week. So yeah, they could be just making the page and uploading it that weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Inside the dark vessel, the crawling legs mangled with creatures of malice.
I think you should be British. I'm just saying.
All right. Chip Chip Cheerio then.
Well, it's called the Obscura. We should do Claire Obscure and make everyone French.
I think that makes more sense. One emerge
Then we can
victorious,
sweep the Game Awards.
and its legs wriggled into the straw. Uh-huh. And the remains of the dead shall awake. No, you know what I think would be even funnier if I said this in like that nature documentary voice. Roaming on the earth, roaming on the
No.
same land
David
with
Ambro.
us,
That's the name.
with us.
Oh, I love that. That's funny. The art is really good, though. It is,
Yeah.
I guess, worth the
It does.
one
Yeah,
page a
the
week.
art is really good. My pet peeve
It
is
does
that
capture like the weirdness of it.
it's just that it has to load every single page.
That is like my biggest issue so far with it.
They are
I get this in
coming.
concept, but I feel like after like so many pages, smash them all together.
Yeah, that's what my thought is. Like,
Like
smush
every
'em.
4 pages, just put them together. Just please.
I know that there
No,
was
no,
someone.
I'm like, I'm fine with them doing this, but I'm just like after 30 pages, okay, combine them all together, or like a decent reading experience enough.
I feel like on Webtoon he could probably get away with about 10 before the size limit comes in, if I had to guess. Maybe more.
All right.
I know there is someone that was posting on Webtoon that like they would post like a page. It was like a page like every couple days, and then after like 7 or 8 pages, they would like unlist the old updates and then just put all 8 pages up. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Big brain.
I remember I actually did that with like the beginning of my comic when I redid it for the contest. Since I like remade it, I just unlisted it the entire beginning and just reposted it. Alright. Villagry AC 1535. I hate that I have to click every single page of these. Oh my god.
I love it for you.
It's
I'm
a
very
very
glad I
Webtoon
don't
issue.
have to do shit.
Yeah, you guys just have to sit there and take it. See,
Oh, because like doesn't Tapas auto scroll?
yeah, if it was just one page after the other one, you just had to auto scroll and just go all the way down. But because these are separate pages, you have to click on the next one.
Oh,
And, like,
you should check
you,
to
like-
see if it was on Tapas.
Yeah, I remember reading on like the Tapas mobile app, and like you would just go to the bottom, and it would just auto load the next episode.
As
so you
it
wouldn't have
should.
to like, yeah.
I did
Yeah,
not
but
know it did
we
that.
are watching this through the computer, and Tapas doesn't really like working in the computer for me.
Yeah.
All right, and it's a guy that
But-
is.
The one thing I'll say about the art, like the art in the panels, I like. Like I like this look. I find the border on everything to be like extremely distracting. I don't like.
Is it because it's the
Oh
jagged
wait,
line?
we're talking.
Oh,
just a
someone's
lot.
finally talking. All right, Apollo, take it away. You're gonna be this fine gentleman.
Oh, I thought it was a girl. I thought it was Mikasa, to be honest.
Well, maybe it could
If
be.
you
I don't
were-
know.
Phew. This'll do.
Chip chip cheerio.
Chip
What-
chip.
Since
chip,
you know
chip.
not a lot of stuff has happened, we'll go up to page 20, I guess.
Welcome.
No, no, it's this is manga, so it's probably from left to right. So how about
Oh.
you, cartoon nickname, be the other guy?
Ha! You're such a lifesaver, boy!
Welcome.
Cartoon nickname.
Well-
Your go again.
Oh,
Remember, right to left.
isn't it the top bubble
Ye-
though? No. Okay.
Yeah, no, it'd be the top bubble.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess it's the top bubble first. So go ahead. Apollo.
Well, Don't get too carried away. You'll need to rest
Eh?
until you can. Until you can use the prosthesis again.
Eh? Rest. The true challenges are just beginning.
I think it's really funny how you said like huh like it's a bunch of times. Like the
Yeah,
guy
no.
has hearing problems.
True old guy dementia. Well, there's always endless new threats or evil in this world. You can't always hope for a savior, you know. I thought I was done for. I thought I was done for after losing my leg, but your friend saved me and gave me such fine, refined prosthesis. Now I can finally, now I can work. Now my work can finally mean something. Yeah. Our town guards put a life at risk and fought monsters with rusted swords. It's good to help them. Hate to be that guy, but the
Mm.
grammar could use some work. Friend looks like he just mangled a few night walkers, yet he stands. No way that I'm going to slack off, right?
Oh, is the guy this guy missing an arm? Oh no, it's just metal.
Oh, I was like, man, a lot of people are missing limbs in this comic.
Somebody should
Yeah.
look into it. I think that's not normal
There's
for him.
just one guy just chopping off limbs, taking them. I'm starting a collection. Hey, you there, with the muscle. You're looking well today. Mind
How do you
chopping
tell
some
him?
wood for me? Cold night isn't kind to an old man like me.
Picks up chop and chops. All right, 5 more
I know
pages.
you just gave me a new arm, but, like, you do the work for me. I just had this whole rant about how I don't want to slack off. Do the work, though.
I know I said that I want to just help, but that's like in an hour.
The axe is over
The
there.
axe
I
is
don't
all
want to
the
get
way over
up.
there.
It reminds me so much of my youth. The good old days.
It's like
Back when
then
I
it
was
shows
a
like
much
over
young.
him's like I'm 30. The guy's 32.
Yeah,
Sir,
no.
you're like
I'm only
4'11".
Back when I was a much younger man, the only thing in my mind was to forge endless swords with Master. Well, if your friend ever needs a job here, I might consider him.
Oh, well. He is my patient. He was bleeding profusely that night. I thought he wasn't going to make it. He stopped breathing, no pulse, dilated pupils, motionless.
I only thought he was dead.
I had I had no choice but to call crematory workers for burial.
Only 3 more pages.
Whoop, whoop. Is this me or a
I
narrator?
think it was still you. I think it's still you.
It was a gloomy day with heavy rain. When they were about to reach the cream,
That's
cemetery,
The symmetry.
they reported that the corpse was nowhere to be found. I was about to say creamery. I was like, yeah, when they got to the ice
Oh
cream
yeah,
shop.
Cold Stone Creamery. We
A
gotta
second
put
later,
the. We gotta use the coffin as a cone.
the corpse stood up right behind them.
Alright, here we're going to end it. And I already have some very opinionated thoughts and opinions on this.
Yeah.
I'm
First,
just gonna say this. I have no thoughts for real because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's one of the things I was gonna say. First thing is that putting the pages in bulk will be a lifesaver for you because having to click on everything is going to turn a lot of people off because even though the art is really good, nobody likes waiting. And there's a
Nobody
whole
likes
lot
that.
of waiting that is done with these pages that we want to read.
Yeah, I think
Well,
the
I think
tell you go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say one thing that caught me right off the bat was like there's 4,000 views, but there's only like 88 subscribers, which is still a lot. Don't get me wrong, but like my comic just hit 4,000 views, so it's like what's the
Yeah, but
tell there?
probably the thing is that they have a lot more
Yeah,
pages,
that's the thing.
so it does get more views. Speaking of which, the other thing I was gonna say is that I think the beginning of the comic kind of drags on a little bit too long, because we read like a solid like 20 pages. That would be like what?
Well,
Yeah,
I
no.
would say if there was some dialogue, some narration, exposition, something, because like you can't tell what's going on for the first few pages.
Yeah.
At least I couldn't.
No, the thing I was
Like,
gonna
Yeah,
and
no, it
so
was
the thing I was gonna say is that like in 200 like we read a total of what, like let's average out like 5 panels per page. We read 100 panels, or like looked at 100 panels of images at the very least, and we still don't know what the story is about. Because I think first there was like the beginning of the story. There was like that whole like narration that's kind of like vague and like purposely vague to try to introduce you to the concept of it. And then we find a doctor, and they're them talking to a patient, how they want to help. That could have been a really good part to like introduce what is going on with the world and what it is about. Like the guy just
yeah,
saying, "Hey, the world's going to shit, and I'm here because I want to help do stuff because things are going bad." Or just hear the guy going, "I'm here to help people. I lost my leg, and I'm really tired, so chop
if
some wood
you
up for me." And then the other thing we know is that there's a guy that's dead, and wasn't dead. So with that, the first advice I would say is put these pages in bulk. I would say by the amount of content we have in the beginning, I would say at least like put 4 or 5 pages all together so people can just read them one after the other, and I would help very much with your storytelling because the art is really good and probably the story is going to be good as well. I think it just has a really slow start.
yeah.
I
Anyway,
think I
I
just need. Oh, go ahead, Ritzy.
uh I don't know, like reading this, I get the feeling that the author, they understand all this stuff about their world, but I don't think that they understand how to like explain it to an audience.
Hmm.
And so they're focusing on like, I think probably the worst things. Like the description alone, like on the side of the comic there, it's got like 6 different proper nouns that don't mean anything to anyone, and that shouldn't be in a description. The description should be like main character, maybe one supporting character, main conflict,
Yeah,
and like
like a
very
log line.
basic.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's got
like
to be like an
very, or
elevator
like
pitch.
back of the book, like
That
back of
was
the book stuff.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
very much like I went to script writing college course and like they always talked about logline. Like you have to be able to like describe the whole core of your story in like a sentence or two. So like
Yes.
Yeah,
that's kind of like it's hard, but it's a good challenge exercise to sort of you gotta boil it down to like the pure necessity of the story.
you
yeah,
like
yeah. Because if you like summarize every story is basically a simple sentence of what's something that happens.
Yeah. Like the one like you were saying earlier, Ritzy, like there's a lot of proper nouns that like we have no idea what they mean. Like if we take some like Lord of the Rings, pretend you know nothing about Lord of the Rings, all this shit about like Sauron, the elves and whatnot. Frodo, the hobbits, like what's all that? But at the end of the day, the log line for that is like a bunch of people go on a quest to destroy a ring of evil.
Yeah, see? Even though there's a
Yeah,
lot more
yeah.
stuff that happens in there, like
Yeah,
the TLDR is people go on quest, people walk to a mountain to throw a ring into a volcano.
yeah. And
And
that's really it. You gotta think of that TLDR line, the log line, the hook.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
I remember when I
one,
started, I also had, I wanted to put everything that happened and all the details in the intro, but I learned that people usually don't care too much because they don't have a reason to care about these characters yet. So the only way for you
yeah,
to get people interested in is to simplify it. Say person A, person B, conflict, and that's it. And people look like, oh, I want to see that. I want to
yeah,
see person A
uh,
having conflict with person B, or person A having a conflict,
yeah.
and
Because
see
yeah,
them
like
One
resolve.
more
I,
thing.
yeah.
One more thing. You want to go?
No, you can go first. Yeah.
All right. One last thing for me is like I feel like this writer's first language is not English. Like there was a lot of mistakes, even in the main like description. There, you can kind of see like there's a few spelling errors, and like reading it, there was a few issues. So I feel like definitely like even just doing the second pass of the dialogue yourself will probably help you figure out like where things are kind of sounding a bit weird. Like I just kind of got that vibe.
Something that helped me out because I also have the same problem of not being able to write good. Is that I usually run my script through a Google Doc, just type it there, just
Yeah,
see like where it like flags like spelling errors. So
definitely.
maybe that could help them as well. It won't catch everything. It won't catch like a
Sentence structure.
sentence structure, but at least it's going to catch the grammar errors.
Yeah. Say them aloud also works. Like I do that sometimes. Like if it sounds like something you'd hear in a conversation, like then you're good.
For me, the only thing I never figured out is how to use commas. Other than that, it does catch everything else. And does it? Art wise, I
Uh,
can't really say much. Like I already said everything before, it's really good. The hand drawn like backgrounds and everything is really great. I thought the characters look interesting, even
Yeah.
though they were all in black and white. It's like respectable. Anyone else want to say anything about the art, or is everything good?
Yeah,
uh,
no, I looked good to
yeah,
me.
I think the main thing is just like the panel borders. I don't know. I'm sure it's some sort of aesthetic choice that they want, but like I don't know. I don't think that them being that large looks that great. Um, and also like the black pages, like the outside of the pages being black, and all that. Like I'm looking, I'm like, you're clearly making this like probably to print, but I'm not sure how well those sort of the choices that you do in the gutter with the like black outline and like the heavy like the crunchy panel borders. I'm not sure if that's gonna like print well or not.
I know it's gonna cost them a
Um,
pretty penny painting all that black.
yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just like a thing that like I kind of see why they're wanting to do it, but I'm not sure if it's uh a good thing.
Yeah. All right, and with that, we came to a new segment for you guys because you guys haven't seen this because you weren't here when it started. It's called the Peanut Rating. Is where we rate this comic out of 8, and we give our reasoning for it. I will begin as the example. I will say that this comic is a solid 6 out of 8 for me, and the reason that I give for it is that even though the art is great and the story seems to be like revving up and seems to be concise, it's a very slow start, and the traditional pages in an online platform does not help either. The only I would suggest them, hosting it in another platform that supports the traditional pages better. I think like Global Comics or maybe Namikami would be a better place to host it because they have like the auto scroller, also Tapas. Like Webtoon is probably the worst place to post a traditional comic, in my opinion. But I see the comic's potential, and that's why it's a 6 out of 8 for me. How about you, cartoon nickname? What is your peanut score for
Uh,
this comic?
uh, I don't know if I could go that high, but I was thinking like I'm gonna say 4. Like the art is very nice, but again, like the clicking from page to page is very annoying, and like uh the spelling mistakes were getting me. Uh, and very much also like I don't really know what the hell's going on. That could be just because we only read like 20 pages, but I'm pretty sure 20 pages, even in a traditional sense, like that is a whole issue of a comic. So like you gotta be
Now, you
able.
should know at least what the story is about with 20 pages. Like, alright, this is about
You
post
should at least
apocalyptic.
know like who who or what's going on, like a general vibe of something, even if it's like a prologue. You should still have an idea what the prologue is trying to say.
I agree. It's 20 pages is a lot. You can establish a lot of stories with just 20 pages. If you can't do it with 20 pages, like, maybe the story, the beginning of the story at the very least, should go back to the drawing board. It looks like. What
Hmm.
about you,
All right.
Apollo? Your turn.
Oh, I hate this. I probably would do like a 3, 4-ish, somewhere in there, just because I have no clue what was going on in the plot. So I'll give it a 4 on art. So it's like full marks on art and then like 0 marks in writing, just because I didn't know what was going on. But I could also be dumb. So how the person who watches this in the future, don't take any
I wouldn't say it's dumb. It's
whatever
what
from
you
it.
felt reading the beginning of the story. Also,
Oh
seem,
yeah, yeah. I
also it
mean,
seems
it's
like
how I feel, but I was just like, sometimes you read things and you're like, I just did not understand. So,
oh yeah, Apollo. Somebody in the chat saying that they come here to pay the ransom from your kidnapping.
yes, please, please. Hoot hoot. I need tons of money to get out of this.
No, 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 it's fine. He likes it this
I
way.
need tons of jade coins. Help me with my gambling.
Yeah, we tied him to the chair because we brought him to gamble, and we know how much he likes it. All
Exactly.
right. So, all right, 4 out of 8 seems great. Seems reasonable given your the reasons you gave. And Ritzy, how
Hmm.
about you? What is your peanut rating for
Um,
this comic?
I guess I'd do like a 5 out of 8 because there's a lot of competency in a lot of areas. Like I think this person, they can write a dialogue scene, they can they can draw fairly well, but I think that like what they really need to like analyze and focus on is like why there's explaining these things to the audience in this order, because like we only read like 20 pages, but um I don't see the relation between anything that we were shown, and I don't even know how it relates to the book that I was sold in the description, which is like about a plague and a missing agent or something. Like I don't really understand how any of it relates
Is that
to
what it
any
said
of
in
the
the
other things.
description?
Yeah, it literally says like the last thing is, could they find out the enemy and put a stop to the plague before it's too late?
Yeah, we didn't even like see like any mentioning of any plague in the beginning here.
Like it's yeah,
Yes,
it just kind of seemed like just people missing limbs.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a lot
and
of
so
prosthetics.
I would look at your story, like what your story is about, and make sure what it's about is clear from the beginning. And maybe like I don't know. I always like to reference things that are similar to what I'm writing. So like this is it's very gothic. So I would like look at like some like gothic plot structures or story structures, stuff like that,
Like
or read
Castlevania.
some gothic material. You like, or I don't know, like this game reminds me a lot. No, not game. This comic reminds me a lot of the game like Pathologic, which is also very gothic, or like Frankenstein,
Bloodborne.
whichever Frankenstein version you like, Liza P and Bloodborne. Yeah, so I would really look into the story structures of the genre and sort of the aesthetic that you're going for, and then try to apply that to your story.
Yeah, so all right. So the consensus of the Peanut Gallery is that this comic is, we could say, a solid 4.5. Would we all agree with that?
Yeah.
Like getting all
I mean,
our
it
grades
sounds
together.
bad. I don't know. The rating, it sounds like a harsh rating, personally, even though it's
Hey, but
like sure it's true and stuff,
we're
but
here
like
to say our truth. So if people read it and they don't feel it's the same thing, they can have their truth. But this is
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the
Like, I mean,
consensus of
people
the
can
Peanut
agree with it.
Gallery.
That's
uh,
why I'm like, that's why I was saying what I was saying in terms of like maybe we're just not understanding what they're saying. So maybe they just need to restructure it
Yeah.
in a way that we would understand it
Yeah.
better. So it could just be like an understanding thing. Like
But
that's where I was going with what I was saying earlier.
I will say that from the description and what we saw, this comic does have, I would say, has potential to be great. I think it just
Hmm,
needs
hmm.
I think it just needs to go back in the oven a little bit and get a little bit more cooked. You
Oh,
know,
I like that. I'm stealing that for future analogies. I'm gonna start putting that in work emails. I'm gonna be like, Susan, this needs to go back in the oven. Send it back to me tomorrow.
back to all right. So and that is so I say 4.5 out of 8. And if you're a fellow viewer who wants to check the comic out and give it a try, it is called The Obscura Chapter 1, The Crawling Plague. Go check it out on Webtoons. That is the place that they linked it to us. So, go give him, a sub, a like, a heart, a comment, all the things that, they like for us to do and we like to do as well. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But with that, we
Wink,
shall
wink.
go to the next betting screen.
Yeah, it's my favorite part. Jade, how much money do you have?
I have a total of 2 coins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't make fun of me.
You gonna bet all of it this
Of
time?
course I will.
I love
Why
it.
would I not?
Toyo, what should we bet on?
I know I'm betting on fantasy and romance. But how about you, cartoon nickname? You got 3 coins. Where do you want to put your bets on?
3 coins. Let's go fantasy, one on fantasy, and then one on superhero.
One on fantasy, one on superhero. All
Yeah,
right,
sure, why not?
bold moves. How about you,
I can't
Apollo?
see the screen right now, so.
How about you, Apollo? You win your 53 coins.
Hold on, I'm consulting my my partner.
Your
Let
partner in
Ritzy go.
crime. All right. Oh, while you wait, how about you, Ritzy? You got 51 coins. Wait, 53 as well. Never mind.
I guess we'll do like one on thriller and one on crime mystery.
One on thriller.
Babes, you got a bunch. You could at least do 10.
No,
There's
no,
only one more
I don't
round.
gamble. No, I
There's
don't. I
only
don't
one more
gamble.
round though.
Oh, that's
Oh
fine.
my goodness.
One
Can
on
I have
thriller,
Ritzy's
one on crime
coin?
mystery.
Yeah, one on thriller, one on crime.
Oh, so you're keeping everything else.
Yeah.
All right, Apollo. That's just waiting for you. What are you putting down?
Okay, I want to do 15 on supernatural.
Okay, 15 on
Five,
supernatural. Okay.
5 on comedy.
That is 20 total.
10 on horror.
10 on horror. That's 30.
5 on drama and 5 on romance.
5 on drama. And 5 on romance. I think that's 40, right? 5,
Mm-hmm.
10, 15,
Yeah, I'm keeping track. I'm
20,
writing it down over here.
and 40. All right, so in the total you got 10 left with you.
Yeah, so I'm keeping 10.
You're 23. With that, we shall spin the wheel. You guys ready to spin the wheel?
Yep.
All right, let's go. And we got Sweet Claire's. I do not know
Oh,
what
it sounds
comic
like
this is.
comedy. It sounds like a
That remi-
comedy.
It
Makes me think of Blend S for some reason.
Sweet Claire's is in fact a slice of life comedy.
Damn, I should have gone for comedy.
Slid by.
So that means that I am completely broke now. Sad. Nobody bet on slice of life, damn. So Apollo, you will get 20 back.
Yes, yes, yes. See, pays off.
It's like you use 40, but you got 20 back, so
Exactly.
it evens out. Am I
I'm
right?
still winning. I'm still winning over here.
I mean, sure, you're still winning over here. All right, let me open up over here. Sweet Claire's, so we can begin reading. And boop, boop, boop. There we go. Alright, now to begin. Follow Eclair Taylor as she runs her life and her sweet shop. Sweet Claire's enjoy the occasional simple dessert recipe as well. Alright, simple and to the point. I like it. Let us begin. Alright. Ritzy, how about you this time be the main character? Ritzy? Rizmate?
What's that?
Ritzmaster?
I think your mic's having issues, or it's me.
Is my mic having issues? Hello?
We can
Just
kind of
do-
hear you, but yeah, there's like a big like buzzing.
Oh, let me
sound.
see what I
Yeah.
can do about it.
Might be feedback.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh,
At the moment.
weird. It's been the same place it's always been. Alright. So is this better for you guys to hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, Ritzy, take us off as the MC.
Okay. Add sugar to the egg whites. Whip on medium high.
Whip.
Stop whipping when stiff peaks form in the meringue.
You
Oh
should
god, that's a lot of.
you should feel a
You should
little
feel a
resistance.
little resistance
Oh, go ahead.
when you move the whisk around the bowl with your hand to collect the meringue. Sift powdered sugar, almond flour into the meringue. Fold the batter, scraping the bowl, and add a few drops of gel food coloring. Stop folding once the batter flows slowly and continuously up the spatula like a ribbon. With the piping bag pointed straight down, pipe 2-inch circles without moving the bag.
No, I really like comics like these. That means I don't have to look up recipes when I want to do stuff.
I like how
Normally,
it's weaved in the story.
Normally, I'd let them rest for about 20 to 40 minutes, but I want to try the no rest method today. But, oh wait, that's not.
Boss.
How about... Yeah, how about you, cartoon nickname, be the employee?
Boss, I already know how to make macaroons. Why are you saying the steps out loud and so specifically?
Look at camera.
With your oven set to 275 degrees, bake the macarons for 18 minutes. And the most important step. Pray to the macaron gods that this batch has feet.
I thought it said bitch for a moment. Like, whoa!
Whoa. It's like, don't forget the macaroon sacrifice. He brings like a live animal to the kitchen.
It's like, it turns into like one of the critters from South Park, like...
Cardi, why does this seem like you? Like you embody this character on screen.
Yeah, no, that last step does not seem necessary, Claire.
Mm.
Fine, whatever.
Don't question the
Are you
macaroon gods.
gods? Sure.
This step is definitely necessary. Don't listen to them.
It's definitely because you didn't rest them.
The macaron gods deem me unworthy.
They turned them into pops.
Leave your macarons out to dry for 20 to 60 minutes, depending on humidity, before baking.
Eclair Taylor, 28, owner of Sweet Claire's.
Dun dun dun.
All right.
I immediately like the idea of like having the recipe be in the story and also part of the joke. Immediately
Spaced
love that.
out.
Same.
Nom.
This is like me every night.
Just bought that cupcake.
Boss, were you in the stash again?
That's how you know that the food is good, when it's so good that you take out your own cooking and then you forget everything around you and just eat it.
Let's just start eating it.
Bye, thanks for coming. Please don't post about this on TikTok.
Tick tick.
I work for an insane asylum escapee, and you have cream frosting on your face.
Whip the softened cream cheese until fluffy, add the condensed milk and powdered sugar, and whip until smooth.
Oh, I love cream cheese.
Ooh, I love that
frosting.
there's
It's-
like a little recipe at the end of every chapter. That means I can get better at cooking. Alex Cobbler, 26, manager of Sweet Claire's and Eclair's best friend.
Begrudgingly, I feel. I'm just projecting onto this guy. He is so tired. He has been
No,
here for
it's
too
it's
long.
one of those like child friendships where you're just like you've accepted them at this point.
You've
because
already
y'all have been
accepted
friends
that you've
for, like,
you've been
20 years.
kidnapped and there's no way out.
He's
Yeah,
the
pretty much.
introvert.
You've already
stud.
developed Stockholm syndrome. There's no escape.
It's that meme where it's like the introvert does not make friends. They are adopted by an extrovert and are forced to be friendly.
Exactly, but the introvert wants it. Okay, like
It's
let's
what the-
be
Hey,
It's
I
like-
want it too. Like I'm
It's
an
like
introvert
that.
myself.
It's like the dog meme. It's like, he's rested, the AC is on, and he has snacks.
Aw, Cardi, I'm gonna adopt you. You're mine
Please
now.
don't. No.
It's too late.
You will have to deal with hours of Transformers lore explanations.
Oh no, I already have one like that. Actually, I'm good. Like,
There
Wait,
you
that
go.
means you can just put them together.
I already have one. Every time I go over to his house, we watch the same scene in like Transformers 2. I don't remember what it is, but I swear it's the same scene. He wants to show it to me every time I see him.
Transformers 2?
I think so. I want to
Wow.
say it's 2. I'm gonna text him and be like, "What's that scene you always show me?" Hold on.
You just see, you know,
If it's the forest battle, maybe, but like, jeez.
no, my favorite
Okay, we're getting
Transformers
off track.
movie
Let's
is
go back
it's
to
like the origin ones that came out. That one was really good.
Yeah. Transformers 1, that one's peak,
Yeah, that
yes.
one. So anyway, let's continue on. All right, holy 3D assets, Batman.
Look at all that fruit. Lemon curd, maybe pound cake. God, I love farmers markets. I wonder if I can find a new supplier here.
Oh my God, it's Clark Taylor. Is that you? I haven't seen you since college. What have you been doing, girl? How's that cake business?
It's going great. I opened my bakery a few years ago, and I hired Alex as my manager.
Must they catch up in front of my stall?
Mm-hmm. Did I tell you that I'm getting married? Proposed last month.
Well, congrats. Hey, let's walk and talk. The stall owner is glaring at us.
Don't mind him. We're so busy planning the wedding. We found a venue and we're catering, but we can't find a baker we both like. Baker.
Oh no.
Hey, Claire.
Sure, Madeline, I can make your wedding cake.
Awesome. Okay, so I want 3-tiered red velvet wedding cake. I want a rose gold-colored Swiss marinade and a buttercream, not cream cheese frosting. I think cream cheese frosting is gross. I was thinking about having macaroons and fresh flour and a whippy so jack. Scribble, scribble,
Macarons,
furiously
fresh
scribbling.
flour.
No way! A tutu cake with macaroons down below. I've seen a few of those flutter around. They could be so brilliant. With a nice gold crust with white macaroons. And I definitely still want the fresh flour. Or maybe a candy pearl will be on the cake. Ooh, and you could brush some of those macaroons with gold shimmer, and that would be so awesome.
Madeline. I see you're still a big dreamer, Maddie. Let me calculate the costs. Let's see, a two-tier cake with Swiss meringue buttercream on top of a macaron tower, about 5 tiers, with sugar pearls and fresh flowers, gold shimmer. We can discuss design later. So we're looking at a starting cost of $400.
And she's gone.
He's gone.
And she's gone.
First, beat the yolks and sugar together, then, using a saucepan and a rubber spatula, combine the lemon juice and eggs and bring to just below simmer on low heat. Make sure you're stirring constantly to prevent the eggs from overcooking. Once it's thick, take it off the heat and add in the butter and zest. Let it cool.
Alright, and with that, I think that is chapter number 3. I think we have read enough to be able to give our thoughts and opinions. So we will open up.
Let me say this really quickly. Cardi, it is the forest battle scene in the second movie.
I get that. That's like the one good scene in that movie. Anyways, moving on. This is funny.
So what do you guys think of the comic?
I love it. It actually gives me like Cursed Princess vibes. If you've read that before, like if the art style is similar and the humor is kind of similar.
I think we have read it. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of another one. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, it's an original, so I don't know if you ever
No,
read
I was
originals
thinking
on
of
here.
another one. There was a I don't remember the name, but there was a witch that got reverse cursed because she cursed the person that wasn't supposed to be cursed, but she doesn't know who that person was. So she has to
Oh,
find
that
who
sounds
she
cool.
cursed to undo the curse that she put on herself.
That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Yeah, and I love that each episode has like a recipe theme.
No, I really like that
That's
as
very
well. I thought that was a very neat thing because it's about it's a bakery shop, so they're talking about how to bake stuff. So it's like kind of educational in a way as we see these people interact.
Like
No,
it's very episodic too, so it's like just a like fun weekly read. I
yeah.
love stories that are just like I can pop in and pop out without like extra stress. Like I love a heavy story, but I like a refreshing simple story too. And the
Definitely.
comedy's good. Like the timing and the comedic expressions are super fun to me.
Yeah.
yeah,
Very much. It's very much like a cuter version of Bob's Burgers. Like,
no, I
I
could see
feel
that.
like Alex is very much like the Bob of the show. Like, he's very tired and, like, he loves what he does, but, like, he's very much just. Oh, God, not again.
Oh god.
Right.
I don't know. That's funny.
The one
And
thing,
so do you think like the main character is like Linda then?
Oh, definitely. She is definitely the Linda. I'm just waiting for when the Louise shows up and just, like,
Oh
burns
my God,
everything.
that would be perfection. Louise is my favorite character from that show.
the one thing I'm gonna say that's like a negative note in the comic is that I think that this like the artists may not be may not be doing this because they still lack the experience for it, but I think this comic could be a lot better if there was some more depth in the characters and just all flat coloring.
Yeah, I will agree there. I did feel like I'm not that big on art myself. I'm only still just doing the torso stuff. I'm not the artist for my comic. But yeah, no, I do very much get that simplistic vibe, and like sometimes it works, but it does kind of you do kind of have that flat feeling. So like maybe try some shading, work on stuff.
Yeah, but
Oh,
every artist
yeah,
has their
that's
own
not.
art journey, so I'm not gonna like harp on them because like, oh, your art
Oh
sucks.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Because maybe they're like, this is like their first project and they're still getting better, and they have a good premise, a fun little premise where people see a
Oh
funny
yeah,
story and learn some recipes to try at home.
yeah, definitely. Like again, I try and learn art myself. I'm only just getting the hang of shading myself. I've been at this for over 10 years.
It is not easy, I'll tell you
I
that.
feel you. Yup, yup. No, as someone who is like just a fill bucket person, no shading, I liked it. Like it didn't bother me for real. I didn't even really notice that there wasn't shading, to be honest.
All right, I'm not saying
So
Yeah,
that to
you really
clarify.
don't. It's
To clarify, I'm not saying it's bad because of it. What I'm trying to
oh
say is that
yeah,
it could be
you
a
can
lot
interpret it that
better
way.
and could be like,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely.
a lot more enticing if it was present. But as it is
Oh
now,
yeah, yeah.
I think it's
Feel
it's
free to
fine.
experiment. Like with the simple episodic format, you could experiment. Like do one where it's all like shaded like a horror novel or something, and just make it like a horror joke. And like there, because
Yeah,
like the thing
yeah.
with episodic is you have the perfect chance to get out there and do weird things with it, like each episode, and no one will be like, "Why is the style changing?" Well, because it's a
Because
comedy
I'm trying
series
stuff.
and
Because it
episodic.
can. And it
Yeah.
makes sense, especially if it fits the tone of the episode. Like that would be really fun.
Let's see.
Or it could be like a themed episode, like if it's Halloween themed or something like
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Like I
Yeah.
always think of like episodic shows like Phineas and Ferb, like they just have the same formula and then they just twist it and mess with it, thrown in different settings. Get creative.
Let's see. The other thing that I would probably advise is don't use 3D assets as a crutch at the moment when you're like developing your art style, because this looks look from the looks of it, it doesn't look like like a new artist, but it doesn't look like they're like a prof the super ultra pro yet. Like they're still like somewhere in the middle of it, because there's a lot of things that
Oh,
they don't know how to do yet that they're probably learning while doing the comic.
I
So
will say one thing that did bother me now that you mentioned that because I forgot is when she was like at the booth, the stand. I can't remember when she was in the
In the
market.
second one.
Like
Oh,
she
that'd
was
be.
holding like a lemon and it was a digital asset and I was just like that's so weird that you didn't draw this lemon. Like you like it's literally a circle and it's yellow. Like why did you use the digital asset? Cuz it looks weird with her holding it and it's like a 3D asset and the character's not 3D. Like I get
yeah,
it in the background, but I don't get it as her holding it.
the thing I always say
Yeah.
about 3D assets is like if you
You
need to
hate them.
use if you don't know how to make the asset that you're using, you shouldn't use it because it's not going to look good with implemented with your art style. So usually people that use the 3D assets because it meshes well with their art style, they know how to use it. But in the
Yeah.
beginning, don't use it as a crutch because you're not getting better by using it, and it looks kind of like you're just like putting stickers on top of your art that you did.
Oh, that's a good. I'm gonna steal that one too. It looks like stickers.
Because that's what it is. It just looks like a bunch of stickers. Like you have like these really
No, no, you're right.
all
I
these.
just never thought of it that way.
All right. About so does anyone else want to say anything else before you go to the peanut rating? Ritzy, you've been awfully quiet over there. Do you want to say something?
I mean, I don't think there's too much here, to really be like to say anything more than I think you guys covered it all. Yeah, I would just say like I honestly I would go further than like the 3D models. Like they're using a lot of brushes, like they're using a lot of brushes for like the food and like the stand in the third episode or like the main character's hair. Uh is like probably the most notable thing they're using a brush for. And yeah, I would say like like take the time now to like I wouldn't say don't use 3D models or use brushes. I would say like use them kind of every so often, but I would more often not just draw over it. Because then you're still like at least getting some learning out of it instead of just saying like, okay, that thing's done. Cupcake drawn or whatever, like the 3D models right there. I would just draw on top of the 3D asset and then just hide it so that everything meshes a bit better. Because like that's the thing that's taking me out of this comic the most is like seeing all the like kind of obvious asset pieces.
I kind of agree with you. That's why I was only mentioning the 3D assets, but the other things as well. You gotta learn in the beginning how to do things. Only use 3D assets once you already know how to do them, and you're just using it as a shorthand, but don't use it as a crutch.
And you're like, because like all the like, Korean series and stuff are like the originals, like the paid stuff. The only reason they're using 3D models is because it's faster. It doesn't mean that they can't draw them. It's just like they have a schedule and they're putting out like I don't know like 50 manhwa this month. Uh, so like you're allowed to take time, like and I said they're hitting like a pretty consistent upload schedule up until like, the most recent stuff. They like took a few months off. Um, be like, you're not getting paid to do this. So you might as well like take the time to like
Really hone your skills.
you're just like yeah like make sure you're doing like you're using this as an learning opportunity because like it is. It's like I would just take the time and yeah like do try to do everything by hand or like use 3D models and then just like draw over the top. Because then eventually you could like stop using 3D models, like the like normal ones where it's like you get it from the Clip Studio store and you could just use like the cube in Clip Studio Paint and then you just like put cubes in the background and you can just draw a building on top and you don't like you start like not needing the models as much.
Yes, I do agree with you there. But with that, let's go to the peanut rating. This time, how about you guys begin? About you, Ritzy. What's your peanut rating out of 8 for this comic?
I'll do like a 7 out of 8. I don't know. My ratings here, I'm very much grading on a curve. Um, and I think that this is good I think this is really good for like, you know what it is, which is like someone's probably first comic. Um, you know, they've got a lot of things that they're clearly good at, either because like they've been working on them for a while, or it's just like they're more naturally good at that, like the dialogue and stuff like that. You know, like the art gets the point across. Um, so yeah, I just like a seven. Like there's the one point is that there's always room for improvement, and I think the artist probably knows what they need to improve on.
All right then. About you, Apollo. What is?
Uh, I'm gonna do a 6.5. So I'm gonna give like full marks for the writing. So I'll give a 4, and then I'll give a 2.5 for the art. So I really liked the writing. I thought it was fun. I thought the jokes all landed pretty good. As far as the art goes, there was just like certain scenes that just distracted me enough to take me out of the reading experience. And I just think like with a few tweaks, that could be like it could be a much more immersive experience. So it has nothing to do with like style or beginner or expert. It's just like some learning curve things like Ritzy mentioned that could help overall. So it's on a curve too, I guess.
All right. About you, cartoon nickname. What's your peanut score?
I'd probably go like a 6.5. Like I do think the writing is pretty funny, and definitely you get the vibe of the characters like pretty off the bat. And I do feel like since this is like episodic and like you guys are saying, like the art could you could like get more involved with it or something. Like I would recommend like going full like do a horror episode that's like kind of looking like a horror comic or something. I don't know. That would like mess with the whole vibe of it, but like I think if you went experimenting with it, you could do something fun. But like I very much enjoyed just these stupid, silly things.
All right. And last but not least, my peanut rating. I'm gonna have to agree with Ritzy that this is a 7 out of 8 for me, and for similar reasons that he said. Because I think, like I said before, the story is great. It's simple, but it shows the audience very quickly what this is going to be about. I think that the implementing the recipes into the story was a very neat idea. I actually really liked it because I always like to do some learning with my leisure time. And the only like the thing I was say is like similar to Ritzy is that the art wise there's always room for improvement. Not that it's bad at the moment, but it could get better. And if this had a more entice, if they were using their time to learn the the art techniques instead of using 3D assets, I think this comic could get a lot better, a lot like the artist could learn a lot faster if they didn't use the 3D assets and the brushes as a little crutch for themselves. But they do have potential to get, like the expertise is there. They just need the experience. No, the talent is there is what I meant. They just need to sit down and do the work, do the time for the work. But overall, 7 out of 8 for me. So the consensus, we got around 6.8 on this comic, and with all our ratings combined and averaged out. And if you that are watching want to go check out the comic, and maybe learn some recipes to like impress to your friends that you're this if you're like a kitchen master. Sweet Claire's is a comic that you can find over on Webtoon. Go, give them, some likes, some comments, some subs, all the shebangs that we know that we love doing. And from there, we will go to the last comic of the betting part of the stream. So, I have broken the bank. I have nothing there anymore. So I can no longer participate, sad face.
I don't know why that makes me so happy. I think because you bankrupt me the last time I was here.
It was not me, it was the house.
I demand justice.
You are the house.
That's irrelevant to the conversation.
You see how he tries to like double talk you? Yeah, yeah. We all
We're
know.
not
We
talking
all
about
know
that. We're
the
talking
truth.
about how me losing all my money is sad. And y'all should feel sad for me.
No one ever feels sad for the house. That's like the number one rule of capitalism.
I'm not the house. I'm me. I see, guys. Like
Oh.
I'm relatable and stuff.
I can loan you one coin at like 100% interest if you want.
100% interest? Are you insane? I have 0 coins at the moment.
I mean, they all have your face on it, so I mean, can't you just make
That
more?
that is another subject entirely now. You know what? Just I'm not even gonna talk
Oh.
about this. Just do your bets. Let's start with cartoon nickname. You have a total of 3 coins. Yep, 3 coins. Where do you want to put your bets in?
Uh, let's do one on fantasy,
One
one
on
on
fantasy,
horror,
one on
and
horror,
one on crime and mystery. I want to see a good mystery.
crime, and
Mm.
mystery. All right, Apollo, you yourself got 33, 33 coins.
Okay, so me and Pollo decided that we were going to do fantasy or crime. So I'm feeling like I should do almost all in on one and then put one on the other. So I think I want to do 32 on fantasy and one on crime mystery.
All right, you got 32 on fantasy, and you put one on crime mystery, just in case.
Pollo, I'm believing in you. Be
All right,
right.
Ritzy, you got 51 coins. You're currently in the lead.
Um, yeah, no, I'll put like I like 5 on romance.
5 on romance, okay.
Um, and I don't know, like 3 out of comedy.
3 in comedy, okay.
Here, sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Oops. Go back. 2 and
Is that
3.
it? You could at least put one on everything. God.
Oh, gamble.
Oh my good grief. I
We
can't.
get, we
How
get
do you
into.
play Monopoly? Like I could only imagine playing Monopoly with you. I would be like, Ritzy, buy a
I don't play.
property.
I don't
He
play.
just
I
he
don't play
just goes on
Monopoly.
vacation. Just keeps going around the board and collecting 200. That's his Monopoly game. All right, so 51 minus 6, I mean 8. So you're going to 47 coins. No, wait. 43. Is that right? Yeah, 43.
Sounds about right.
So that's all you want to bet? You don't want to bet
Oh,
anything else?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty then. So with no more bets, it's time to spin the wheel. So, wheel spin the time.
In wheel boy.
oh my good Cardi, I just realized that you're a stick figure. Like I thought you were a
Yep.
floating head this whole time.
No, no. It's very hard. I like did a phase where I was a PNG tuber. I had to have like a grayed background so that you could actually see the arms and limbs.
Alright, welcome
But
to the
yes.
You have to
West.
outline the sticks.
Welcome to the West is in fact an action comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
And with that,
Well,
Oh,
at least it's Western.
disgusting.
and with that, the winner of
Pollo, we
today's
lost.
show is Ritzy. Woo!
Everyone's betrayed me today.
the person who did the least amount of gambling won the gambling stream.
Man, if that doesn't define how to win, I don't know what will.
You didn't even get into it. He was like the responsible adult that went to Vegas.
It was like, I don't gamble. And Lord. Ah,
All right,
let's
so
see.
yeah, I'm gonna post a list of comics on the room chat. You can pick one from there. While we read the rest of them. Right, there we go. So while we read the rest of them, we'll give you the time to think and what you want to choose. So let's read Welcome to the West. Second, just to switch the screen for you guys to see the webtoon thing. Webtoon thingy. There we go.
Oh,
Alright.
hello.
Wanna hear a little story? It's a story about how one man's path for vengeance ignited the ultimate climax of a continent built of hate and violence. A story of how one gang manages to reshape the landscape of a war that has lasted for years. This is a story about how a dead man named Jack became the embodiment of death itself. What kind of monster can revenge create?
Was that your southern
That's a
accent?
perfect description for a comedy series.
A comedy action series. Oh, and it's an adult comic.
Oh, this must be like Harvey Birdman or something.
This is the West. From the day you're born, here you're already a sinner.
Just put drugs in your baby hands.
They just like put like a cigarette out when you come out the womb. Cursed to
Just like come
live.
out the womb, just like
They give you like a rifle. They give you like a pistol.
Oh my good grief.
Just like
Cigarette
baby,
rifle and a
baby
horse.
Yosemite Sam dual wielding, like pew 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 pew.
Alright, cursed to live on the continent filled with hate, murder, and monsters. Is that Red Skull?
Oh. I
So
like his
that's where he
jacket.
went after Infinity War.
Yeah, that's where you
I
went.
love the floor-length trench.
If you want to survive, you gotta be lucky or a monster yourself. Bang! But when it comes to this little tragic tale, you gotta be more than just a monster. You gotta be cartoon nickname. How about you be Red Skull?
Sorry, kid. You were just born with the wrong parents.
Dum dum bang! Everyone's dead. The devil himself. Welcome to the
Oh my
West.
grief. I was cheated. This is a thriller.
This is definitely a thriller. Where is the comedy? People die, Jeffrey.
Oh, wait. That's not what I would. This is a crime mystery. I was
Honestly,
cheated.
my silly comic series also starts with a really dark prologue, so I don't think I'm in the right space to critique this. I'm in the same boat here.
Alright, welcome to the West. Written by Riot Link, illustrated by Nicky D. Unleash the power of the sun.
Oh,
Austin Town.
beep, boop, boop, boop. Nay.
I'm gonna hang him.
Liz, calm down.
I told that idiot not to stay up drinking all night. Now he's missing. How can I come down?
I'm sure he'll come. I know this is a female, but I'm still sticking with the voice. I'm sure he'll pop up soon. He couldn't have gone too far.
And last time he did this, we couldn't find him for a whole day. And when we did find him, he was in some ditch half. He was in some ditch half dead.
He will show up, sis. Calm down. Want to rob the jewelry store down the street to kill some time?
And that's not what we need to do right now. How about Apollo? How about you be the other person?
Which one?
The
The one saying
me.
excuse me, ladies?
Excuse me.
Oh. Excuse me, ladies.
This is you again?
I'm sorry to interrupt y'all's convo, but I think me and my boys over there can help you find who your Ooh.
Fuck off. As I was saying, yeah, I'm going to hang him when we find him.
Whoa, now. He's talking to her like she's a horse. Whoa, now, pretty lady. I'm just trying to help two beauties find their friend. No need for hostile language now.
Listen, you old bastard. I don't got time to deal with you and your boys. So leave us alone.
Oh, come on now. What about little miss here? Excuse me, little miss. Don't you think y'all could use our help? Mm.
You know what? I need to. Oh, I think that's
This is you.
the,
This is you
the
again,
other
Cartoon
girl.
Net Game. Oh, this is me.
No, I think
You
that's
know what?
yeah.
I need to blow some steam anyways. Bang! Comedy!
Bang, bang.
Comedy
Oh,
comic,
that's-
everyone. Still not seeing the jokes. Bang! Silence.
The joke is perverts should die. That's a bit extreme.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey then. Pew, 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 pew,
Pew, pew, pew, pew, pew.
They shot the effing sheriff, but they didn't shoot the deputy. Kill them. That was a really stupid ass idea, sis.
I know.
Like, this is something I expect out of Jack, but not you. Aren't you supposed to be my role model?
Less unwanted lecture, more shooting. Click, click, bang, bang, bang. Pachew, pachew, pachew.
Why are we
Bang.
killing everyone?
Because
Have
these
you ever
women
played,
woke up and
GTA
chose
5?
violence. How about this person be ritzy?
Shit.
Hey, do you think Jack can hear all this shooting? Maybe we won't have to look for him since he loves running towards the sound of violence.
And will you please pay attention to our situation? Bang!
Oh,
Oh, she dead.
Liz, that
She
you
dead
don't
as-
come back from that.
She's dead. She's dead.
How are you gonna tell me to pay attention when you're the one who gets shot? Like, she's gotta come back from, like, the dead.
Step.
In the day.
Now listen here, miss. We killed one who shot the sheriff. There's no need for you to die along with her. So, oh, this was the other. This was Ritzy's character. That was a new person. All right, Ritzy, take over.
So, how about you come on out with your hands up and
Step, step. Step, 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 step. Apollo, how about you be this guy then?
God, my head hurts. Can I get a?
I think this is.
Jack.
I think this was actually you.
I
Jack.
think that's that girl.
Cartoon nickname.
Yeah, I think it's the. Yeah, Jack.
Sis, the hell you doing? And what the hell happened to Liz?
She
She fell in a
died.
ketchup bottle.
Alright, and that is chapter 3. With that, we shall go to opinions and thoughts. What did you guys think of the comic thus far?
Thus
Pretty good.
far, I think I was robbed. So I'm upset with the comic, and all my opinions will be biased.
I mean, most of them are, but go ahead. Go off, Kang. I will agree with you that this comic was definitely put in the wrong section of the thing, of the genres, because this was not haha funny at all. Any of these parts that we were looking at, like they put the comic as what was it? A comedy action, but I mean I saw some action, but there was no comedy anywhere.
Well, I mean, there was comedy. It was just a very dark humor comedy.
And that's not usually what you find in the comedy section. This was more thriller than anything else.
I'd say more action adventure would be more fitting, I guess.
I don't think
Because it is a western type setting.
it is a western. I will
I
agree
mean,
with you there.
I could see maybe their vision for the comic is to become like funny later, maybe. But I just feel like the intro to the world right now just doesn't set that up. So I don't know. I feel like if they do want it to be a comedy, because like sometimes when you look up shows, it'll tell you like the genre, and the genre will be like 60 million things. But like I wouldn't categorize every like not everything just because it has a joke in it means it needs to be comedy. So I feel like they need to look at that and see if it's actually a comedy or if they need to rework the beginning to make it a comedy. So that's my biggest issue with the series.
I think it is a comedy in the sense that like it's not webtoon comedy. I think this is more of like an actual more of like if this was a movie, if this is part of a movie, I would consider it a comedy even though it's like got dark stuff in it because there's plenty of like dark comedy movies, but usually like a comedy webtoon is like a specific kind of thing. So I put this more like in action drama that just is like has comedic stuff in it. Like if we're gonna categorize it on webtoon, but I think like if this was a movie or a show or something, like I think this would be like an appropriate comedy thing.
Yeah, maybe, but for webtoon, I don't think it fits their comedy. Because when people are looking for comedy webtoons, they're not expecting to see a murder scene in the first chapter. So maybe that could,
Well,
I'm
I don't have
honestly.
an issue with the murder scene in the beginning. It's just it's to me it's not funny. So that's why I'm like, where's the jokes and the punchline?
Yeah,
Like
because people wanted to see
like it
funny.
seemed
There was nothing funny at all.
well,
We
I'm
just
just
saw
like
people die.
Yeah, like the guy comes up and it's like, I guess hitting on her, but I'm like, and so she kills him. Was that the punchline? Like, was that supposed to
Yeah.
be funny?
Again, it's very like dark humor type thing. Like it's like Deadpool kind of thing. Like, because a lot of the punchlines in Deadpool was they just kill them.
Yeah, but the thing
So it's
about
very much like
the
that.
thing about Deadpool is that Deadpool kills people with jokes. These people were very serious in their
Yeah.
killing.
I know. I also get the feeling that like the girl who got shot in the head is not really dead. Like I'm half expecting her to
Mm-hmm.
just pop back up. The way they're acting so nonchalant, like, oh for
Yeah.
God's sakes, would you get off the ground? I'm half expecting these three are like immortal or some shit, and
It
they're like
that's
just
what
going
happened
around.
at that's what happened at the end of the episodes. Like they came back up, but then like the person swapped to like Jack or whatever. Like it swapped to the guy.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah, maybe. And
Well, other than the comedy thing, I do think like the story is interesting for a Western setup because I don't think I've seen too many Westerns on Webtoons. So I
This
like the
this
vibe
is
of it.
pretty. This is just average Western.
Yeah.
Like I mean
I
that
mean,
in a
that's
good
the
way. Like
genre.
you really got the feel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would agree. Like
Like it.
Western is like something you don't see a lot in webtoons, and it's always interesting seeing it being the base of a story. But
Like it gave me like a Sinners vibe, if y'all have seen that. Which Sinners had funny
Me
moments in it
too.
too, but I wouldn't categorize it as a comedy. But I really liked it. Like I liked the lore setup in the beginning, and I liked all the characters too. I love me a big cowboy hat.
yeah, cowboy hats are fun. You know the it's always fun seeing, for me personally, the western, the gut. What's it called? The standoffs. Who are just pointing guns at each other
Mexican
and you're shooting
standoff.
and shooting stuff. So those for me are always cool. But I would say that labeling this as comedy is kind of killing this comic's vibe. Maybe it could get a few more readers if it wasn't try and portray itself as funny and more like a thriller or a what's another genre that could work for this?
I feel like action would work because
No,
like
it is
it's
already
got a lot of blood, yeah,
it's
but like
already in action.
her.
Maybe
Did
thriller
I
I
say
and
think
action? I
Richie
meant
nailed it pretty
adventure.
good earlier with his genre suggestions. What'd you say, Richie? Drama?
thriller
Yeah, I
and
just say like action drama.
yeah, drama. Drama could be, yeah.
Yeah, drama could be good because I feel like thriller is too much like horror type deal, and this isn't really a horror to
Yeah.
me at least.
All right. Other than that, art style I think is really great. The characters are very expressive, and they did really a good job on the fight scenes. The interactions, because those are always hard to do. And seeing one that flows very well is always fun to see for me personally. And the characters look interesting enough. The being a trio of, I think is a trio of like brothers or something like that. That's what I would imagine, because
Yeah,
the third guy
trio
seemed to be related
siblings.
to them as well.
I thought it was two girls and a guy.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, it is.
it's siblings. What I mean,
Oh,
it's like three siblings together.
I got you.
All right. So if does anyone want to say their piece about anything else, or can we go to the peanut rating?
Pretty much just fun.
All
I
right.
had fun.
We had fun. I'll start us off this time. Then I will give this comic a 7 out of 8. And no, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 8 because I think the story is great. The art is great. The only real harp I have on it is that the miss genre, miss, like giving the wrong genre kind of threw me off a little bit. If I was a person that was looking for a comedy and I found this and I saw the first thing, I would be put off from it immediately. Other than that, I think everything was good. Pacing was good. The art style is great. The story seems to do the thing where they get you into the action of the characters, and we get like little notes about the world and everything else later. But focusing on the characters, I think, is a good idea as well, because if we know what the characters are about, we can attach the comic easier. And we can like go learn the little tidbits of the world later. Right? How about let's go with cartoon nickname? How about you? Go next. What's your rating?
I'd go with like a 7. Yeah, definitely. Like it's definitely like an enjoyable thing. Like it's something you just see and you're just like, yeah, no, this looks like fun. There's not much I have to say, but I mean that in the best way possible. Like you kind of read in, you're like, oh, this looks like a good, fun, darker tone Western revenge story, given the description, and the art's good, and the characters seem enjoyable. Like it seems interesting.
Right. All right. Next one, Apollo. Your turn for your peanut rating.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to say this. I my score is a 5, but if it wasn't for the genre, I would have given it a 7.5. Because I'm just thinking about when I'm reading on webtoons, like if I'm in the mood for something and I go to click on something and it's not that, I'm going to click away immediately. So, like if someone has something mislabeled and I'm not in the mood for a comedy or a mood for a thriller, then and I click on it and it's that, then I'm not reading
Yeah, it's
it.
an immediate
So
turn off.
5 because of the genre. Yeah, 7.5 otherwise. So
All
I
right.
just
So
loved everything about the Western concept.
so if the reader, if the creator is watching this maybe later, just know that you can get a lot more readers if you change your genres. All right. Last but not least,
Maybe. I don't know. I could be a weird reader.
about you, Ritzy. What's your peanut score? Peanut rating? Peanut thingy?
Yeah, I'll give it like an 8. Like, I don't know.
Eight
This
out of
just kind of
eight.
works.
Perfect score. No
Uh,
notes.
yeah, I think it just does what it does. So yeah, I don't think I had to say anything else about it.
Not even put off by the using the wrong genre. I like it. You're firm on your beliefs. All right. So an average.
I think Ritzy doesn't think it's the wrong genre though.
He thinks it's a comedy. He's like, look at the people fall down.
I
Concerned.
just
Slightly
don't
concerned.
I just don't really I just don't really take that into like account on the score just because like one I just kind of read stuff and it's like I don't really care
Yeah,
if
no.
it's like mislabeled like that, but also like the mislabel is like the easiest thing to fix. You just have to go in and like just change a drop down menu and then hit save. So I don't really want to factor that into my score because basically it has nothing to do with the comic. It's just how it's uploaded, and so I just don't want to have that
No, that's fair.
hanging over anything else.
That is fair for you to judge it like that. I would say that getting all our averages together, maybe like the comic would be like a 6.5 to 7 ish. Not really doing the math, but around there. So it is very good. We have, everyone has their different gripes with it, and if you guys that are watching want to check it out later, the Welcome to the West is a comic that you can find over on Webtoons. Go do the sub, the likes, the comments, all the things. And with that, we are on to the last comic of the night. Ritzy, have you seen the list? Have you chosen from the list?
Yeah, I was thinking Left Untold.
Left un
Um,
Left
yeah,
untold. That one calls for you.
yeah, yeah. Let's go with that one.
Left untold. Let's see what that one is. Did I spelled that right? Oh, here it is. Oh, this is the old one. So let's see if there's a newer one. No, there's just old.
No, it's under a different account. It's like NQ and then like a smiley face or something like that.
Not seeing anything. Wait, let's go canvas.
Here, the links in chat.
You found someone in chat?
Like no, like it's I sent out like the
Oh,
Discord
here it
chat.
is. This is this one? I guess it's this one? Let's see it. Oh yeah, found it. It is that one. Alright, so horror action. One of the last few horrors that we have left. The world is not what it seems. Sometimes strange and horrible things happen that we
We don't see the screen.
oh yeah, right. Just a second. 1 second. Where is it? There we go. Alright. Let's see. The world is not what it seems. Sometimes strange and horrible things happen that we just can't explain or that no one will believe. In a good old cursed country of Jism.
Oh my god, it's actually just. Wow, that's.
That's a scary country to live in, I'm not gonna lie.
It's pronounced with a J.
He's
I'm trying
I'm
to
sorry,
make it
but
better.
that just makes it sillier. Like,
You might hear many stories of all kinds, be it ghosts, demons, cults, strange dreams, mad criminals. It's all an everyday thing here, and sometimes it is better if those stories remain untold. A horror supernatural action anthology
especially if
series,
it takes place in.
especially if it takes place in Jism.
Dear God. I feel like that might kill any actual fear I have for this.
But see,
Be
that's
careful.
how a scary place is. It's always unassuming, and then you get there, and it's people like that
No,
that
it's
are
always
like, "Oh, this
unassuming, and
doesn't
you
sound
get
like a
there and they
scary
just
place."
Jism.
Yeah, no, like, that's how I felt about weapons. Like, there's a scene where it's supposed to be a terrifying scene, but, like, it's just a character doing a goofy-ass walk, and I'm like, I can't take this
And then
seriously.
imagine you're walking alone at night. You start seeing just a bunch of
Y'all,
mayonnaise on the floor,
Don't.
and you're like, "Oh no,
Okay.
I'm at Jism, where nowhere is safe."
oh
I thought you were gonna do with, like, you're walking in the woods alone at night, suddenly you turn and see Shia LaBeouf.
And you realize that you're
that
in
would be
Jism.
scary though.
But have you not heard the song?
Oh, I've heard.
No.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I have to send it to
look
you
up
later.
Shia LaBeouf, the song.
I'll send you a link later, Apollo. That's
Okay, please do.
It's a culture. It's part of culture. You should learn it to get educated.
True culture.
All right, let's see what the prologue of Left Untold is like. And it's a big boys comic, so avert your eyes, children. Avert them. Warning: this story is a content topic, maybe distress for some readers. Important. Contains graphic violence as well as sensitive themes and topics and uncensored swears. Viewers' discretion is advised. My people have always had a special connection with the beyond.
Is that your Jazim voice?
My distant voice. Chirimakai Rubaja! Our version of heaven, hell, and other spiritual concepts. It is said that spirits of those we love were worthy enough to end in the Tuoria, are always watching. Oh my god, they're starting with all the fantasy words already. And can sometimes come visit to provide guidance, a brief escape of their eternal paradise to see those they left behind. But
I
they're
love
not.
your Cartman narrator voice.
Every time I narrate, I just remember the South Park video game, the Fractured Butthole.
Oh yeah.
But they're not the only ones who tend to visit. That's because we live in Jism. I, I was taught that once the tragedy act of occurrence, all the pain, the suffering, the sorrow, all the negative emotions, all that energy just pent up in one place. Get linked to those places where the emotions reside forever. Nice art though. Unscribe. I mean, oh, crab or hell. Why not just call it hell then? This link creates a bridge that allows terrifying creatures and vengeful spirits to cross our world and torment human beings either by attacking them physically or adding them on Twitter or changing them for the worse. But beliefs like this are are scarce and forgotten here nowadays. Only some know these are things truly exist. Despite the countries generating hundreds of these links every single day, accidents, natural disasters, crimes, murders, cannibals, cults. The price of McDonald's is just going up and up, people. Serial killers. Situations that, with their long doing and by creating these links and bridges, bring ghosts, demons, and create other scary creatures. Super scary. And with them being the country drowning in disarray, corruption, injustice, and tragedy, it just invites more tragedies and different kinds to happen. My God, this dialogue just keeps going. A selected few still fight for something
Exposition
to
episode.
be done, each in their own way. Some people start podcast, but it's a superly slow process. Now even more real tragedies start becoming an everyday thing that people stop caring about. And the other kinds of tragedies rarely get solved. No one believes them. No one takes them seriously. And so many choose.
Um, Jade, are you sharing on YouTube? Like, I'm just seeing the scrolling thing.
Oh my god, I've been reading this and I forgot to do the thing on YouTube. Damn it. Alright, I gotta go back. I gotta show the all the arts because the art's really good. It just keeps going forever though. I mean, this is a
Hi,
prologue.
Busy. We're on the
We're
last
still in the
read of
prologue.
tonight.
Alright, see this.
Oh, wait. I think we just read theirs. Busy Bee Studios.
Which one was theirs?
Yeah, that
It
was
was
Sweet Claire's.
the food.
Oh, the food one. Yeah, that was a really good one. You just missed
Yeah,
it.
it was awesome. We loved it. It was so
It's
good.
really good. I'm gonna become a better caterer for it, and impress all my friends with my cake skills. They're not even gonna know
Yeah.
where I got it from.
Do you bake in real life, Busy? Yeah, I love baking in my spare time. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, trying out new
Makes me feel like
recipes.
a scientist.
I mean,
I feel like a mad
baking is
scientist.
basically a chemistry. You're becoming a
It
chemist.
really is.
Right, I've already said my thoughts and opinions many times about these big overarching prologues with a bunch of story in it. So I'll save my commentary for the very end. It's a slow process. Many truths, many stories remain unheard or brushed off to the side because some of these stories are better off this way. Never heard, never listened, just Steps and Toad. Alright, now that the prologue is done, we can go into the story.
I like the prologue, minus Cartman. It's like my smoker voice. I know how much you love that Jade.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah,
Okay,
the Cartman, it is funny.
Whisper Story. Takaro. One to
Oh,
change.
look, the author of the comic is here. Hello.
Oh, so you're the author of the comic? Alright, so sit down because we're about to do a reading of your comic. Let's see. Open your eyes. Keep them wide open. Look closely and tell me, what do you see? Alright, Apollo, this is gonna be you. It's your turn to shine.
Oh, okay. Is it a girl or a guy? I can't tell.
Yes.
It's a girl.
Where am I? This place? It looks familiar. Can't remember a thing. Who am I?
Shoo. Visions, visions.
Uh, what? What is that?
Ritzy, you're gonna be the other person.
Aggie, honey, are you awake?
Augie. That's me.
It's getting late. Breakfast is ready.
Why can't I remember anything? This is getting very frustrating.
Step, 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 step.
That woman.
Ritzy?
Oh, there you are, sleepyhead. How you feeling?
I've seen her sometime before.
Lift and Toad. That's the Through the Blue Crystal, Part 1.
So, I just hit my head?
Ritzy?
Yeah, I don't know what happened other than Sarah found you unconscious outside the school yesterday. I was so worried, but the doctor said it was nothing serious. Although he did say that you would be quite disoriented.
But then shouldn't I still be in the hospital? I mean, it sounds kind of serious to me.
Well, they told me that it was nothing severe, just that you'll maybe need some time to remember.
That's odd.
Don't worry about school. I already made a call to them. Already made a call to tell them that you'll not be going for a few days.
No. Thing like this without knowing anything is killing me. I need something that can help me remember. Maybe if I go to school, I could remember what happened to me. Are you sure? Do you think that... Oh, my bad.
This is the mom.
Are you sure? Do you think that'll make you feel better?
Yes.
Wow, this might be the very first time you actually ever wanted to go to school.
I was just about to make that joke.
Okay then. I'll drive you there.
Maybe you should hit your head more often.
And if something happens, you call me.
Trinity
Maybe. We'll
High.
see. I don't trust you. I can't help but think that something's wrong. Come on, focus. Just trying to find out as much info as you can.
Zoom. I'm sorry, please. Just stop, okay? Please.
This again. What the heck is happening to me? What was that? Thing? Huh? I could have sworn there was someone behind me. Damn. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to go out yet. Should I go home? No, calm down. You just feel disoriented. That's all.
The other thing I was gonna say, is she going to school at night?
Well, I was wondering that too earlier when she was like, "You've been sleeping for a while," and then she's like, "Okay, well, I'll just take you to school." And I'm like, "Why if the day's almost over? Like, why go for one period?" So I don't trust the mom.
Yeah, that's questions for later.
Come on, I need answers. Rawr. I'm a dinosaur.
Rah 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 ah ah.
It's very quiet.
There's kids at school.
Wait, what's this class about? Excuse me. Hello? Man, I'm so lost. Everyone's acting like I'm not even here. Did something happen? Are they really avoiding me on purpose?
Agatha Dwight. Dwight. That's probably what it is.
I think it's the right. Interesting.
Right, look, tiny text. Let's see what it's saying.
Yeah, I see. It says like, "Hey."
You know how things work. Enough. It's never enough. Hey.
Hello. Huh?
Everyone's in the no face squad.
I'm pretty sure I heard someone just now.
Idiot. Coward.
Okay. What the heck? Where's that voice coming from? What? Wait. When did I write all this? I think I'm going crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have come. What the?
Hey, hey, you stupid idiot. I'm talking to you. Come now. Yes, I'm really sorry. Mr. Popo voice. Hi.
Ah. Ah.
Oh,
Ah.
thud.
Ugh. Ouchie. Oh, someone talking to her.
This time it's going to be cartoon nickname.
Do you need help?
Yeah, thanks. What?
Swallow your soul, swallow your soul.
No! Help! Help! Somebody! There's a.
Huff huff.
What was.
Whisper, 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 muff, huff, huff. I think this is still you, Apollo.
I don't think so.
Excuse me, I just need some air.
All right, the mystery thickens.
Start.
Oh wait, before we
Would you
start,
mind if I? Oh yeah.
I
I
just
was
want
gonna
to
say.
address the chat that we have here.
Oh yeah.
Uh, First things is that the, as we said, the creators over here. They say this is my first story is a little old, so I feel free to tear it to pieces. I want to know how to improve the next one. Maybe rewrite this one sometime later. And then there's also Busy Bee that says this one's very spooky, but I don't hate it. And Busy Bee, they're gonna cry that they didn't catch us reading their comic, but they glad we liked it. All right, go Ritzy. Say what you want.
So, I was just wanting to give my opinion of the comic now because I actually I have to
You have
go
to
do
bounce.
something tonight. Yeah.
All right.
Um, yeah, I think the the story on this one, I think it's progressing fine. Um, maybe a bit too slow. I'd say maybe the pace could be a bit quicker, but I see like a lot of like you're just clicking onto like the most recent stuff. Um, that like the art's improved and stuff like that. Like things are um the artist is picking up new stuff uh on the presentation that I think um like they're trying to make it better. So I think this story as it is, um I don't know, I guess on the rating I give it like a 6.5, or yeah, around like a 6.5 out of 8. The main thing with the comic is like I don't know, I feel like the prologue is a bit unnecessary, especially the length of it. I think you could um cut a lot of the prologue out and just let the stories like just be themselves.
All right, man. If you got to bounce,
Yeah.
it was good having you here, man. Thanks you for taking your time to be with us here. Just a couple of dudes reading comics and having opinions.
Yeah.
Hope you
Yeah,
will
it's fun to be
be
here.
here in a
Hey,
later stream.
hey, to
Have some time to
Maybe,
hang
yeah.
yeah,
out.
see you around.
Yeah.
I might do the
See ya.
same too, though, because it's like 10:30 at night where I am, and I need to go to bed.
I mean, we are about to
But
almost finish. After this one, the stream is basically done. So if you can hold out a little bit.
okay, then I'll do that.
All right. So this, because after this one, we're
Sorry,
just gonna finish
anyways.
reading this next page, and then we're gonna talk about it.
All right.
Right. So the warning left untold, part two. Uh, Apollo, do you want me to take over in the reading?
Sorry. I'm okay. Um, everything, everything has been so weird from the beginning. Maybe this is all a dream and I haven't woken up yet. Whatever happened, that made me lose my memories. Must have been bad, too. Maybe that's it. Who knows? I might even be on drugs for all I know. Visions and hallucinations. The back of my head hasn't stopped hurting since I woke up. And it's only got worse. When I fell off the chair, maybe I should. Ouch. Oh man.
That's not good.
Dang, she hit hard. I feel dizzy. That thing, that monster, what is it? Could it really be just a hallucination? No, no. Otherwise, this wouldn't be here. It grabbed my arm. I know it. But how? Or what is... God, none of this makes sense. Coming here was a mistake. I didn't learn anything. I still don't remember.
Hi.
Again? Son of a... Okay, now this is seriously starting to piss me off. Since I left the house, that thing won't stop following me. And it just keeps appearing and disappearing without a trace.
Girl's got a stalker.
Like a goddamn ghost. What is it? And what does it want from me?
Ram.
Up on League of Legends.
Give me your LOL account.
Hello?
Bam.
Hello?
Bam. Oh.
What on earth is that?
Oh. Return the slab.
My ears are going to explode. What is going on here? Nah. Nah.
Wow.
Nah.
Wham.
Ugh. Ow. My whole body. It hurts. My arms. What? No way. Where are these other bruises coming from? What do you want from me?
Oh, return the slab. Come closer. You are only mine. My God, it is a stalker.
Stop.
Hey, hey.
Hey, snap out of it. Are you okay?
No.
What happened?
I'm bleeding and bruised. I'm
Oh gosh. What happened to your arms? Let's take you to the infirmary. We already tried calling your mother, but couldn't find her. We'll try again in a few minutes. You can stay here for a bit if you want, but we do
See, I told you
recommend you
not to
go
trust your
back to
mom.
class. We'll call you back here once your mom arrives.
She's not coming because she's not real.
Because she's
She
dead.
killed me. She killed me. She's my stalker.
Zzz. No, it's okay. You're right. It was my fault. Silly me. It's okay. You're right. It was... What? Well, it was my fault.
These visions are getting tiring. How are you even? What are you?
Watch closely.
Hey, wait. Where did it go? Huh? It's dry. Wait a minute. Could it be?
You moron. Useless, you. Come here. Come closer.
No, let go.
Stranger danger. Only useless. Come to Jism closer. Pow.
It just damn.
Glitch, 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 glitch.
It's gone again. I don't feel good. Feels like everything's spinning around me right now. I'm done. I'm so sick and tired of everything. I just want everything to stop.
Trust me, you'll feel better. Okay, if you say so.
Okay, it's settled. I'm going to end this once and for all.
She gonna kill
If that
herself?
monster won't back down, then neither will I. With just one hit, I managed to get him away, meaning he is not indestructible. I need to find something to defend myself.
For her neutral special, she wields a gun.
I'm just like, so she's just like walking around like she walked out of the school.
She
Like the
literally
nurse
just
didn't
walked
stop
out of the
her.
school. Nobody stopped
That
her.
girl didn't stop her. Like nobody was like, stop that crazy girl. Okay, I feel ya.
Alright,
She's too powerful.
Yeah. Right.
And end him.
Step, 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 step. Steppity step, step. Google where
How
to buy
kill
gun.
haunted ghosts.
It was definitely bizarre. Sorry, she got sleepy. But I got what I needed. Different to most people in school who were just ignoring me, the store owner seemed like he... How much for the bait?
The bait.
Couldn't even see me. Oh, bat. He looked frozen in time. This has to be more than just a cruel ploy against me. I'll leave this as a guarantee. This is different. I promise to return everything I took in a few hours. It really shouldn't come as a surprise that something is weird at this point in the day. I had to adapt. I hope he doesn't mind me taking things like that.
Huh?
But it was kind of his fault anyway. Huh? What? How's it his fault that he can't see you? This being. It has to be one behind all my visions trying to tell me something. It isn't hostile like the other one. It just wants me to follow it. And for some reason, I think I know where it is going.
Went to her house.
I know this house.
It's my house. No, it's not our house.
I'm not sure how I can feel it. The monster. I'm pretty sure it has to do with this place. And he'll most likely appear again. I'm positive. So bring it. This time, I'm ready.
Freak.
Well, this is weird. It looks like an ordinary house, but it's so quiet.
Too quiet. Cling.
Too quiet.
Cling. Cling.
No way. Is this me? What is this doing here?
It is her house. Leech.
What is this? This picture, that person.
Hard.
Who?
Alright. That is the third one. Now we can go to thoughts and opinions. I have lots of stuff to say about this one. First thing, All right, let me just address what Busy Bee has said. Believe it or not, I drew the lemons. I drew those lemons and it turned into a brush. So that's I think that's addressing what you said.
What I said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just shaded it a lot, so that's why it looks different. All right, the thing I wanted to say about this comic
Mm-mm.
first, the prologue. I've said this many times before in different comics, but I think the info dump prologue is a type of medium that does not work very well on webcomics or comics in general. Because when people want to start reading a comic, they want to get to the characters, get to the action. They don't want to read. They don't want to do homework, is what I like to say. They don't want to go many years ago. This thing happened, and this is what happens with this other thing, because that just seems very boring to most readers. But this kind of info dump is kind of good in visual medias like videos, movies, and video games and whatnot, because you're watching it. But if you're reading it, it kind of seems very boring to read. Like I want to go into the story, but I have to do all this homework before, and most of this stuff's not going to be even relevant to the beginning of the story that I'm going to read. So my first advice, I would say that if you're going to put a prologue in your comic that describes the world, make it as bare bones as possible. Just put enough information that the person understand the world that you're introducing them to. Like maybe say like the main conflict and the setup for the world, and that's it. Don't like get into too much detail, because most of the stuff that you put in a detailed prologue is not going to be even relevant to like 5, 10, or 15 chapters in. And by then, you can just get a few panels and explain it to the reader before the plot hook is a thing. So that's the first thing I was going to say. Then the second thing I was going to say is that this, being a horror and a thriller, I get, the scary aspect, but I think it's a bit too slow paced to be suspenseful. I think, personally, in my taste, I would say you could do two monster attacks before the old noggin of the MC's head start turning and them figuring stuff out. But other than that, I think the art was great. I think that the story, at least, is concise, even though I think it's a little bit too slow for my liking personally. The story is going somewhere. The characters were introduced very well. And yeah, what about you, Apollo and Cartoon Nickname? What are your thoughts on this?
I thought it was solid. You know, I I did think it was probably a bit. I feel like the pacing could be tighter a bit. Like, I know I said I have a prologue in my comic, so I'm not really one to say, but like I don't know what the point of their prologue really was. Like mine kind of at least gave you sort of a history, like a quick little history lesson on like why the land is the way it is. But here it's just like, but theirs was just kind of like, yeah, the place is full of curses, but like you could honestly get that like with just cutting the prologue entirely and just being like having like a quick panel or two being like, welcome to like Silent Hill, like it's a messed up town, good luck. But other than that, I thought like the main lead is definitely like super interesting to sort of see her sort of slowly piece shit together and try to fight back. The art's really nice, kind of gets that feel of dread, and like the creature design is very good. Like the red creature kind of had like a steam guard face or something. I don't know. I thought that was cool, and yeah, pretty good time.
All right, Apollo, how about you?
Uh, yeah. So I think probably for the first three episodes, you could cut like 50% of what we read. Like when I think of decent prologues that I like the Tower of God prologue is really good. It's like three sentences. And then they go into the story, and it still gives you all of the information without like bogging down the whole thing. It's just like, welcome to the tower. You can become rich and famous or find whatever you want in it. And I feel like could be applied to your story. Like I think if you did want to do a longer prologue, you would just have to think of a way to make it more fun, maybe. If you did want to give all that information, like maybe a character reading a story, like it's a storybook or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas if you don't want to cut it. But, and then for the next few episodes, some of the scenes just seemed redundant. Like she was like, I'm confused. And then, like, a few panels later, she was confused again, but we already know she's confused. And I get that it's kind of like you're trying to establish that she's really confused, but from like a reading standpoint, I just read that and I'm reading it again. It makes me feel like I'm in a time loop as a reader. I'm like, but I already know this. So I don't know, maybe if you want to do the I'm confused redundancy like multiple times, just like break it up. So if she's confused, then the next few panels will be about something else. She'll mention she's confused again.
Yeah. By the
Um,
way, Busy Bee, the comic name is Left Untold, just so you know. All right, go ahead, Apollo. Continue.
I like the art. It was hard because I felt like the screen was messing up on my end, so it was hard for me to see it. But I could tell that was really good. I liked the tone of it, like the vibe was right for the story. So, other than that, I did find the main girl interesting. Like I would have liked a stronger perspective from her maybe. Like is she really afraid? Cuz she just seemed kind of like not logical to me, I guess. I don't know. She seemed really confused and then she was like I'm going to fight. So, I don't know. It was just like it was interesting.
Well,
Like
we
I don't
saw.
know, something was off about her as a character to me.
It's because we
Like
saw her
it
waking
just
up and choosing violence.
Well, I mean, I would have been fine if she woke up and was like, I'm gonna fight everybody from the beginning. Like if she had like a very rambunctious personality, but it was kind of like she seemed more timid and then she was like, now I want to fight. I don't know. I just felt like the all of a sudden I'm fighting the monster that's beating me up was an interesting way to go, but maybe that's how people are in fight or flight situations. I don't know. So, it was interesting. I don't know. It threw me off a little bit when she was ready to fight the monster. But that's just me.
Oh wait, is are you not going to continue this one? Are you talking to us or maybe the author? Because the author should definitely continue it, not just like drop the project. Busy Bee.
Oh, I think she's talking to the author. Like, I think she's asking them.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
with that, let's wrap this one up in a neat bow. I will with the peanut rating. I will have to be harsh with this one. I think this is definitely a 5 out of 8 for me, and that's only because I just hate long prologues so much. They just bum me out when I open a comic that looks like has school art, and it just has an entire like 50 panels trying to give me homework. Like I read comics to try to escape work, not be given some of it. So
Mm.
if the prologue was a little bit tighter, I could say maybe a 6, like a 6, but as currently right now, the most generous I can give is a 5. Even like be like a actually maybe like a 4.5 because the pacing of the beginning is also a bit slow. It could have been a little bit more jumpy if it was a bit tighter. So 4.5 I think is actually fair for this one. Even though I think the art is great and like the story beats are landing, I just think it's a bit too slow. for it to be scared, be in the horror section. What about you, cartoon nickname? What's your peanut score?
I'd probably go with a 6 personally. Like, I do feel the biggest problem is that it does feel like it just kind of drags on a bit. Like, you kind of feel like you could tighten up a lot of things. Again, like, I know I have a prologue in my thing, but I feel like this one was just kind of like, I don't feel like we, like, got anything about the world. It was just kind of like a prologue that essentially just said, screwed up shit just happens sometimes, and I feel like it would have been better if it, like, connected more of the overarching story or something. Like, I get this is an anthology, but, like, you also get the idea that it's all set in, like, a Silent Hill-esque town, so maybe something more like that. But other than that, the art's pretty good, the story is pretty interesting. I'm definitely intrigued by the mystery. Like, they did a good job at, like, making each new reveal of the mystery kind of make you question more, like, what's real, what's not, what's in their mind, what isn't, and stuff like that. So it's very much keeping my interest, that's for sure. So good stuff.
I agree with you. And Apollo, you're the last one. What's your take?
Oh, I really like it. I love anthologies and I love stories that are like in the horror but not like bloody, I guess, realm. So I like the scare factor. I would give it like a 7.5 probably, just because I'm biased to this genre for one thing. And I really like the concept of the story. Like I felt like if I was watching this, I would have like if it was a movie or a TV show, I would be like on the edge of my seat, like what is going on? So, um, there was one other thing I wanted to say too. Like, was it episode 3? I think where it kind of sets up like a cliffhanger, but because we don't have enough information, there the cliffhanger kind of fell flat to me because I don't know why it's important. So, I would just say for that, that's an easy fix. Just try and set up earlier why whatever's happening in that third episode is important for the reader so that we have more context. Because I get not having context, but I also think context is good for readers too. So, yeah,
All
I
right,
give it like a 7.5.
seems good. So I guess all our things combined, this comic will probably be around the 6-ish. So I guess the 6 is will be the consensus for all of us. And if you are watching this later and want to check out the comic, Left Untold is the comic's name. Go, go to the go to Webtoons and go give it some likes, some comments, and some subs. All the things. And before we close off today, NQ299 official. I think it's really cool that this part of the anthology is completely completed and you're working on a second one. That is very cool. And now we are going to close off the stream for today because it is over. Thank you everyone for being here. Make sure to like and comment the video and sub to the channel so you know when we're live next. Like we always say, we're always live. Every Saturday we're here just talking about comics with you guys. Who would have thought? Thank you, Apollo and Cartoon Nickname for being here with us today. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
All right,
Thanks for having me.
and you
I'm
dear,
scarred again, as usual.
you're scarred again.
Yes, I lost all of my money and I was like done dirty by the house again. Like this gambling system is rigged.
I feel you, man. Like I lost all my money as well. Holds collar. All right, guys.
But I guess I'll be back. I always come back to the casino,
So
so
be sure everyone to be back here next week, next Saturday, because we're gonna be here with more people, more comics, and more opinions. But with now, we will bid you adieu. Goodbye, everyone. Say goodbye, guys.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I
Goodbye.
missed y'all already.
Bye. All right, the stream is done. All right,
Yay!
thank you guys for being here. Really hope
Yep.
you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah, no, it was
Cartoon
good.
nickname. Would you like to be in
Yep.
the stream in the future? Because I remember last time I asked you, you were busy with stuff.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm open, but like, probably not next week though.
No,
Like,
like
I
not
don't know
next
what
week. I'm
time
just
you're
saying
thinking.
like in the future, because
Yeah,
I
no,
do
I
set
don't mind
set
doing.
these up like like a few weeks in advance. So it's not gonna be like next week. Like in a possible future, can I put you in the list of people that might want to be in the stream again? That's what I'm saying.
Sure, sure,
Yeah,
why
I
not?
tell him no all the time, so don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm going to Hawaii. No.
Or no, I'm
Well,
going to a
I don't
con.
have
I
much
have a
to do.
social life.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot. I was supposed to go to a rave tonight. Like there's a con here and they have like a late night rave and I forgot all about it. But I'm not going. So
Well,
you you lucked out.
I lucked out because of your faulty memory.
Yeah, like someone texted me during the stream and was like, "Are you coming tonight?" I was like, "To what?"
To what? Oh, wait. Right.
I also don't like to go in public when I'm coughing like and sound like a dog dying. Like everyone would look at me like I'm the plague.
That is
So,
justified. But,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
thank you for being here. Now I have to bid you
Yep.
adieu because it's almost 1 a.m. for me.
All right.
Hope you
Bye.
guys
Good
had
night,
fun,
Cardi.
and we'll see you next
See you
time.
guys. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.